This morning for you I'll do a unboxing and review of the Kato number 838 FEF-3 steam locomotive. And it's a cardboard box. It's okay. I much prefer to have the jewel cases. However, it protects the locomotive very well, so it's fine. Whenever you get something, whenever you get N-scale trains, keep the box. Always keep the box. It comes with extra parts. Just an extra coupler if you want to put a coupler in the front. And it's very easy to open. You get to the meat very quick here. This is the freight version. It doesn't have the white tires like the 8444 has. It was originally number 844, but they renumbered it 8444 so it would not be confused with the other diesel engines. So the silver is a little darker, the wheels are darker, and otherwise it's the same machine. I prefer the freight version because I'm going to use it dual purpose to pull freight and passengers. Just like Union Pacific used them dual purpose. So here's the review part. Now, I took a look at it previously this week, put it on the tracks, and unfortunately it didn't run right. So I had to take it apart. Well, I'll show you what I did step by step. I was a little bit disappointed. Usually when you get something from Kato, it's always 100%. Mine ran like something was binding inside, and it didn't make any sense. So what I did, I took my time and I opened it up just a little part at a time. The trailing truck, which supports the firebox, is very easy to come out. So that was a no-brainer. The next part I took out was this protector here. So that's just 2 screws. So that's not very long, not very hard to take out. You can see the front pilot truck comes out with it, which is actually a good design. Makes it easy. Take everything out at the same time. There's a small little hole and spring to which the truck goes, and that not very hard to take out. When I put the truck back together, I put it up backwards. There's a front and a back on it. I'm just putting my finger under it so the spring doesn't run away on me. So this is the front here. This little tab indicates the front. So we'll put that aside. When you're taking something like that apart, you want to go very slowly, have lots of working room, put your parts so they can be easy to find out later on. So I'm going to get my little pointer here. You can see there's a bearing for each wheel, and it allows them to travel a little bit. This one has a spring on it, which is a nice touch, and these also move a little bit. Every part of the main rod here, they are separate parts, which allow you to have a little bit of suspension. It's a very nice touch, just like the prototype. So I was at that point, and I would run the locomotive using my 2 leads, and it would still bind. While playing with it, something fell out. So I got this extra part here. It's a pin for the side rods. It was in there somewhere. It just fell out. I put the locomotive back together and it ran 100%. So I got another extra part, but still strange. Very disappointed. It shouldn't have left the factory running like that. Imagine somebody that doesn't have a penchant for disassembling locomotives getting this. It would have been pretty tough to live with, spending that kind of money. Anyways, I got it working 100%, and now what I'm going to do, I'm going to see how many freight cars it can pull. So it's going to be the next part I'm doing. Whilst I have it taken apart on my workbench, I also wanted to have a look on how to install the second coupler for the front pilot. So to remove the closed one, you just pull up a little bit. It just comes right off. Now this pilot, it hooks up on the front truck as per the instructions. So there's my front truck. It just goes up on it, just like that. There, it'll follow the truck as the truck turns. I'm not really a big fan of that. I'm going to reinstall the closed one. The other thing I wanted to show you while I have it apart is how to take out the tender. It's just snapped on at the very end here. You have to pull a little bit tight, but it comes right out. And the way they did the tender is okay. I kind of like this. It's very easy to make curves. I have 19-inch radius curves, so buying a locomotive like that is no problem. It probably says on the instruction or on the box, if you have 9-inch curves, forget it. You won't be able to make it. I built my layout because I have the other 484, the GS4 Southern Pacific. So I built all 19-inch curves, just so I could run it like that. So I'm going to test the locomotive. I want to see how many freight cars it can pull. I'm using these. I like these. These are old, very old Bachmann. I like them because they have low rolling resistance. They roll very well, and the metal wheels make a nice noise. So I'm curious to see how many of these the freight FEF-3 can pull. So I'm going to go set that up for you. The details are exquisite, of course, and the paint's very, very well done. So I'm going to start out with 25 cars. Let's see how it handles that. So it runs a very slow, very smooth transition. I'm going to accelerate it slowly. It's a strong puller, there's no surprise there. So we'll start it at 25 cars. So let's see how it would handle 26. Is no problem. 27's no problem. 28 Keep going. We're up to 30 cars. Going well. Now we're up to 31. 32. Wow, that thing's amazing. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 40. Now already that's good. It's amazing. 39. 40. Already we're above my expectations. Way more than I need. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. And that's it. I'm beaten. I've run out of room. My train's touching the caboose. So we'll send it for a victory lap. We'll never know how many cars it can haul. Pretty mean that number 838 it beat me. Definitely runs nice now. Which is a good thing because I have a 15 car passenger train for it to pull next. I'd be curious to know how many cars you could pull with a 484 like this. I'm definitely very pleased. So that was a lot of fun. It's going to be fun for a while, well worth the money.